Twisted it pretty good. Welcome back. I think tonight we're going to mess around in the engine compartment a little bit. Got some stuff I need to take off there, kind of try to clean up the firewall a little bit and the wheel tubs. I think there's a small canister or something that needs to go. But yeah, I think I'm going to hold off on this tonight. Think about it a little bit more. Next week, we'll jump back on this kick panel on the floor. I just want a little bit more time to research, make sure I don't goof anything up. But let's jump over there and I'll kind of show you what I'm doing. I'm going to put y'all way up there. Hopefully you don't fall. Basically, all the stuff you see here needs to come off because I'm wanting to get this just stripped down. And two, we'll be replacing the pan in the driver's side. So all this needs to come off anyways, so I can have better access down there. And of course you can see we got the same kind of problem that we had on the passenger side over here. And then all these bolts for the jack to come out. I thought about reusing the original jack, but I want to get a power brake booster kit. And I know that kind of shoots off in this direction, so we may not be able to use the original jack in the original placement. So all these bolts in here are probably going to come out. But I'm going to leave them in there for now just in case, till I get my brake booster and see how close it gets to them. More than likely though, we'll be cutting those off because I think they're welded on. You can kind of see some weld right there and right there. But my main goal tonight is to start taking this mess off down to the frame. And this is how this was when I pulled the engine out. This thing just moves everywhere. And this one doesn't move so much, but it's missing the metal brace part. But as we get down to it, we'll be removing all these lines, just everything off the frame. And you're gonna be taking this off too. I want to keep the column in it for the time being, just make it easier to maneuver if I have to take it off these dollies and do something with it. But everything else is gonna come off. Anyways, I'll set you up there on the ladder and we'll start on bolting stuff. I may have to go on the inside for these bolts through here. And we'll definitely take these brake lines off, see if there's any liquid or any fluid in the brake fluid reservoir. And this proportioning valve, we'll start taking that off and just clean this area up. All right, we got the brake fluid reservoir off with the rod. If you saw me, I had to put the bolts back in, just kind of get it level so I could push the rod and unclip it from inside from the brake pedal. And then all these had little clips on them. I'm going to try to keep them with the right setup just in case I need them again. Hopefully I won't, but you never know. This one's kind of stuck on there pretty good. I'm gonna spray it with some WD-40 or something, try to get some of that grease and grime off. You saw me use that to cut, I think, the proportioning valve off. Those were rusted solid to it, and they're also rusted solid to the brake booster, or the brake reservoir. So you saw when I took these off how it twisted. Twisted it pretty good. And this one just snapped right at the brake reservoir. And get that brake fluid off the floor. Those were rusted solid to that too. It does look better. Didn't know I didn't have to take the can off. I could have just left those tabbed in. Because if you look under here, there's two little nuts right there and right there. And I couldn't find the right size for them. I don't know why, but it's, I think it's bigger than 5/16, but smaller than 3/8. So I don't know if that's like, I don't know. But anyways, I'm probably just gonna pull these down as much as I can and then get a wheel and just cut them off there. And then this should come straight off. And see, these are welded to the actual tub. So if we can't use the jack, then we'll have to knock these off and weld up all the little holes. It's a big hole, I don't know what that was there for. Other than that, this side doesn't look that bad. Just some surface rust. There's no holes in the tub here. Even that brace right there looks good. All except for this part again. Which I'm probably gonna do like I did that side and just graft a piece in here. And I think on this side, I'm gonna try to leave the majority of the kick panel and the pillar in. Just replace this part. And cut the pillar off here. And kind of come in here, try to fix this. And this right up here, because this is bent out really bad. So I'm gonna try to put a new piece in here. But keep all my stuff like this, so I know this is where it needs to be, and I don't have the mess I have over there. But so you can tell this floor is really bad. Drove it like that for a few years. Just had a rubber mat over it, but especially right there. Anyways, and I'm gonna try to keep, well, I'll probably take most of this inner rocker out like I did the other one, and keep this back part here as much as I can. But there's a little piece we made. Getting some rust in there. But anyways, I can't wait to get this body off the frame. I really want to start scraping this down, sanding the frame down, and getting it ready for paint. There's a lot that still needs to be done. All these brake lines need to come off. Because I'm probably gonna have to buy a whole new brake line kit and fuel line kit. Because this stuff is just too rusted, and I'm sure the lines are probably fine, but I don't trust those valves, and it's just old and rusted. Kind of nervous about that area there on the floor, but we'll look at that when we get on that side. I am wanting to cover up any holes that I need to. I'm even debating on taking this bracing out. I'm not sure, but I can't really remember what it went to. I think it's for the heater, I believe, so I may keep it. Because this had a heater in it. I plan on putting a heater / air conditioner in it. So we'll probably have to keep those, but. And then we gotta take the transmission out soon too. So I have more access in there. Anyways, I think that'll kind of do it for me tonight. Well, I think that'll do it for me tonight. It's getting colder out here. Got a little bit done out here, not much, but at least we got the kind of the firewall kind of cleaned off just a little bit. Next time we'll hopefully jump back over here. I'm still thinking I need to level the brace. Probably put the bushing in there, level it off that, since the whole Bronco's gonna ride the same height. Anyways, level that, and then square it up with the kick panel. And then see what that measurement is. And if it's still off, then I'll have to weld the U that we made last video onto the cowl, get my cherry picker and lift it up however far it needs to come up. But I need to get a better level so we can level the, make sure the dash and everything is level, because I don't want it to be higher when the brace needs to go down. So I think as long as we got that brace level from side to side and back to front, it should be just a matter of either just raising that up from when it dropped, because I don't have very good support through here. I should have made it all the way to the ground. Said I thought I could get by with bracing it from the cowl to the radiator supports, and then put a piece going down to the frame. And of course, when I did that, I didn't account for the bushings being in, so my brace going down the frame is probably raised up a little bit. So yeah, probably should have made it all the way to the ground, or made it better, because it's not very good bracing. But regardless, we'll mess with this next time. I'm going to research this weekend and see what needs to happen. But we're in a spot where we can move it a little bit. I don't want to tweak the whole body up, but I think we can raise it up a little bit and be fine, as long as it doesn't mess with the level here. Anyway, that's my thoughts. But anywho, I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's going to be about the Bronco or another vehicle. Anyways, if you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel out a lot. It helps me out. Kind of helps me get out there so other people can help me get this done as right as I can make it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. It means a lot that you want to see this come together. Like I said, if we ever run out anything to do on this, which we shouldn't, I can bring in another vehicle. We got a few to choose from. But that being said, again, I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Usually something on the Bronco. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next.